Good morning. It's 6:45, 61 degrees, high of 90 today. I'm up in the upper garden. We just turned that over. We pulled the melons out, watermelons out. We turned that over. And some of these melons, these melons are okay. They just don't, you can taste that they're not right. You know, they don't taste like a good sweet watermelon. They taste more like a sweet cucumber. So hopefully we'll get some potatoes growing right there. My chart says that Shasta College chart says that we can plant potatoes in the spring and in the fall. Month of August is when you want to get your potatoes in. I'm sure they're going to grow slower than the spring potatoes because the ground is going to start cooling down a bit. These cantaloupes are still going strong. There was one mixed up in the watermelon when I pulled him out, so he got broke off. He's not going to be any good. So I busted a sweat up here this morning. So we're going to go down to the lower garden. See, those are the kind of Pennington, those are the kind of onions, Walla Wallas, that we planted over here. They didn't come up, so we replanted with Valencia, Redwood Seed Company out of Manton. So we're trying to get seeds that are grown locally. Now, Manton is about 1,000 feet higher than us in elevation. We're about 900 feet right here. So, or 950 or something like that. I had to know what the elevation was going to be. I forget, for some reason. We had to put it on the map or something for the county back in the day, 23 years ago, when we built this place. So here we are. I'm sure hoping that we're not spinning our wheels on these potatoes, but we got looks like a lot of squash coming up. You know, you can see they're popping up here and there. This soil is some soil that I made. It's got a mixture of wood chips and sand, some gravel in there, but it's good dirt. Good dirt. Anyway, so we try to make all of our own dirt here. We do buy loam when we buy compost. You can buy loam down at one of the Clear Creek plants if you want to haul some loam with your tilt bed trailer or your dump trailer. You can go down there and buy it. I forget, it's not very expensive, but you can get it down there off one of the Clear Creek plants. There's one further down the river. I think Tullis's plant he's got a plant down there, and they sell loam down there too. So we're going to go down to the lower garden and spray neem oil in defense of the aphids that are taking over down there. The aphids are a constant battle. I'm going to try to figure out if I can figure out where they come from, if they put their nematodes in the soil and that's where they come from. I'm going to treat the soil. That garden up there, I'm not going to worry about treating that soil. I just turned it over, so I'm not worried about treating it. That's going to be my garlic. Aphids will get on your garlic too. They'll get on your corn. They'll get on your garlic. They just, and you just got to stay on top of them. Aphids are a pain in the ass. I can tell you. So our brassicas are doing okay. Looks like our Malabar spinach is kicking ass, as you see. Anyways, these beds over here are doing better than those over there. These guys right here are too much shade for them. we did plant some more. Red acres right there. This is red acre also. So we planted some more right there. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so we definitely got the cucumbers. Anyways, so we're gonna start spraying aphids. I have not had that problem on my tomatoes. So we mixed up a batch previously right here. So, uh-oh. Got tangled up on the string. Okay, so try to go up when you're spraying. I see the whitefly taking off. Trust me, anywhere you got whitefly, you got aphids. Yeah, they're really getting after this. I battled them one time before here. It's always nice to have them up on a trellis where you can get underneath the leaves. Oops, I'm sorry. So this is pretty rich mixture here because we got such a bad infestation of aphids here. Most of them are down here, down below though. You can tell by the leaves and how bad the leaves look because they're sucking all the sap out of them. I gotta set this down. Can't really film and hang on to that thing. Stand up, please. There we go. So the guy down there at Normac, those guys down there are pretty knowledgeable. They told me they had it's been a really bad year for whitefly, and I don't doubt it. Let's get over here and get these guys. Well, looks like we got potatoes coming up. I gotta quit walking around on this stuff. don't walk around on that bed very much right there. I don't. So this is a potato right here. Those are potatoes over there. Oh no, son of a bitch. Whoops, excuse me, watch my French. I ripped that top off that tomato plant right there. So I was going to saying, oh no. I was trying to get it dislodged from the pumpkin. That really affects how large your potatoes are going to get if you... So now I'm going to go around, spray the tops. They'll even get on the tops of your leaves too. So we're trying to kill, with this stuff I have, it kills the white fly, it kills the aphids. This is neem oil. It's nothing, it's organic. So there, that's that. I'm not gonna spray that. And I'll put this, it's not all gone. I didn't use it all, so I'll put it over here where it stays shady. I had to support my roselle. Excuse me, goodness. So, remember, you want to keep your cucumbers cut. You want to get after those babies. You don't want them getting too big, because then if they turn yellow, that cucumber plant will shut down. So, okay, that's it for today. We'll go over and got a little bit more to do. We'll go over. I sprayed those pretty good. So something is getting these tomatoes right here. And it's not getting these over here, but it's getting these. Yeah, you know, if there's anything kind of diseases that any of these plants can possibly get, or insects, we get them, that's for sure. All right, so these guys are coming up. They're kind of sparse, but they are coming up. And watch for our brassicas over there. We did water it. And there's our cantaloupes. I'm gonna probably run around. Hey, Mo, how you doing? How you doing, Mo? My little Mo. So this looks kind of gothic. I kind of grow my cabbages in here because the deer like to eat those too. So you looking for some attention, Mo? Huh? My sweet girl. How are you? Yeah. So look at these. Look at the cantaloupes we got here. Uh-oh, we got one wedged. So yeah, baby, doing okay. We're gonna have ourselves a cantaloupe fest here pretty soon. Anyways, how are these guys doing? Do we have aphids? Can't get it to focus on there. Here. There we go. I don't see no aphids on that leaf anyways. But well, it would not surprise me. I don't see any. Not down on those two leaves that I just checked, though. May have to get off camera and do a thorough search. What do we got here? Where'd that come from? What do we got here? I gotta go. Huh. Okay. I did write it down, but it was, I wrote 8. I think it's 811 right there. There you are again. I think the rabbits are getting in here too. I noticed some of that purslane's chewed off at the top, so. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sweating bullets now. My back is hurting. So these right here are, I do believe these are potato seeds. Right here, these things. These were pods we got them off the potatoes. So I need to take them in the house. Oh, here's one that's really dried out right here. I have to put on my glasses there. I don't know what that means. AE/AF lock, it says on my screen. So this is the one I opened. I'm not sure if I have a seed there or not. There, I see a couple of little tiny seeds. Yeah, we'll have to open those up. So here's all my repair kit and installation kit. We have extras. Okay, so we're not going to be using the soaker hoses anymore. What we're going to do is we're just going to use 1/2 inch poly pipe, and it comes in, I think it's 100-foot rolls. This was some soaker hose that we had, and it has its own holes in there. It was kind of spendy. I bought it about 10 years ago. Anyways, we roll that stuff up and put it in the shed, and we're done with it. And what we'll do here is, and then we went ahead and drilled holes in it. So we're not going to use this type of soaker hose anymore. They plug up on us and it causes us to lose, like it caused us to have big problems there on our corn. So let's see how bad the deer got us. Well, we're doing okay. We got these lima beans coming on here. The deer are stripping off the fresh leaves. I really don't want to put all this gardening in a fence. This is our access road here to get to the bottom side of the house here. Fire department requires us to have that access. So we do have a fire plug up there coming down from the tanks up there though. And tanks we installed up there on the hill. Yeah, we're doing okay. Check for aphids. This is kind of planted kind of thick. I'm not gonna plant this thick anymore. I'm gonna put these plants about 18 inches apart. So here we go. Here we go down in here. We have these lima beans that are ready. So we're gonna let this bed right here. I was gonna pull them out, but I think we're gonna start finding areas for our garlic. Our asparagus is doing really good. We're big feeders. I need to feed them. I had to put an injector on here. So these are going to get pulled out right here. Here in just a couple of weeks. Yeah, 1st of September we'll start. I don't know if these. Now these are beans. These are green beans, and they're not putting anything on, as far as I can tell, and they're using up space. I don't fertilize them. I did at the beginning, so I didn't continue. Yeah, we don't like these. This is not going to work for us. Yeah, this is not going to work. This is just a bitter, a bit bitter. Yeah, that's just a place for insects to hide out. I've never had aphids on my asparagus. You can eat these right here. So what we're going to try to plant from now on out here in the open, these unprotected areas. The deer don't eat asparagus. They won't eat onions, and they won't eat garlic. And I think there's one other thing they won't eat. But so I'll show you those, how we set those up. Those so these beds right here, we had a problem with our soaker hoses plugging out. So what we did was we took this hose, this poly pipe right here, and I took like a 3/16 drill bit, and I drilled a hole on one side the whole length, right, with it facing up. Just drill the hole right down like that every 6 inches, and then when you get to the end, you're done. Just turn it over and face those holes downward. On this is 3/4 inch poly pipe. We use this because we had it, right? So this is a 3/4 line that comes all the way over here. All these lines, we want to get them buried. So I don't know how we're gonna get these buried. It's gonna be tough, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, we're abandoning those sponge-like soaker hoses. They get plugged up, and we're gonna go to this. We're gonna make our own, and that'll be that. That will be that. So hopefully that neem oil won't harm the bees. I gotta go to the hardware store and get me some more this morning. Oh yeah, see the aphids? I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're really small. I don't know if this thing is gonna focus for us. Maybe. Anyways, I don't want to get that stuff all over my hands. All right, so that's it. We're gonna go inside now and get some breakfast. Thanks for watching.